Leaf mold compost is a rich source of nutrients for plants. In fact, it's the fertilizer that nature has used for millions of years for making the whole earth green. So in this video, we will see how we can make leaf mold compost at home step by step. So keep watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Leaf mold compost is an organic fertilizer made from dead and dried leaf of plants. Bacteria decomposes the leaves and turn them into an absorbable form, and then it's called as leaf mold compost, leaf compost, and even black gold. It contains almost all the plant required nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, zinc, iron, magnesium, etc. So overall, leaf mold compost can be the only fertilizer that you can use over your whole garden for all plants. Making leaf compost at home is very easy. Even a beginner can do this, and it's a fun thing to do as well. You can make leaf compost at home over the whole year whenever you like, but the best time would be summers or springs when the temperature is a little warmer. It's because the bacteria which drives the whole process of decomposition likes a warm condition to work faster. Hence your compost will be ready soon, but still you can make leaf mold compost whenever you like, and do subscribe to our channel. For making leaf molds at home, you can follow a few easy steps. First step is to gather all the dead and dried leaves. You can collect them from a nearby park or at your home. You can also use green leaves or dried leaves, whatever you like. Make sure the leaves are not infected of pests or insects. If they are, put them in the sun until they are fully hard and dry. Next step is to prepare the composting bin. You can use any container that is big enough. It could be a clay pot or a plastic basket, etc. It's better if they have pores in it because more aeration means better and faster composting. Also make sure it have drainage holes to drain the extra moisture, or you can also place such a basket at the base of the container. Now simply prepare the base by adding some paper pieces and then some compost or soil. Both have bacteria that is important for the decomposition. After making a layer, now we can add our main ingredient, that is the leaves we have. Try not to add the branches in this bin, they decomposes very slowly. After a thick layer of leaves, now you can again add the garden soil or compost, whatever you have. And this way, go layer by layer and make multiple layers of leaves and compost on top of one another. Once your whole composting bin is full, now cover the top layer with soil. Soil will keep the smell of decomposition buried under it. Now water the whole material frequently. Moisture is the initiator of decomposition, so make sure of it. Whenever the upper soil layer looks dry, make it moist. Keep this container in a shaded area away from direct sunlight, but the area should be a little warm, and our composting is done. Here you can also subscribe to our channel. Within a few weeks, you will see that your composting material is settling down in the bin. That means the lower material is decomposing, which results into this compressing. If you like, you can add more leaves over this, like I am doing, or just keep the material moist and wait. After around 2 to 3 months, the material will settle down a little bit more, and at this time, the base material would be ready, but we will wait. After around 3 to 4 months, your leaf compost would be fully ready. You can check that by some digging. In summers, it takes around 3 months, but in cool areas, you should wait at least 4 months. The ready-to-use leaf mold compost would be dark and porous without any left out of the leaves. It's like a black-colored porous soil. You can harvest this whole leaf compost into a separate container and store it forever. Just keep the leaf compost in a dark and airtight bag. For applying it on a plant, lose the upper layer of soil and add the compost. Use a handful for a 6 to 8 inches of a pot and double the dose for a double-sized pot. Mix it with the soil and water thoroughly. You can also buy a ready-to-use leaf compost from the description box link, but homemade is always better. This way you can use leaf mold compost every 2 weeks in the growing season of a plant, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. You can use leaf mold compost on almost all type of plants, either it's a flowering plant, indoor foliage plant, vegetable plant, succulent or cacti, or for seedlings. Just balance the dose properly. For cacti and succulents, you should use this fertilizer. It's made at home and works amazing. Simply check out the video added in the description box and I button. Leaf compost have many benefits for plants, like it's low in nitrogen, so it won't cause the burning of leaves. It's a mixture of essential nutrients and it can be used for a variety of plants. It's almost have neutral pH, etc. For learning about the benefits of composting in details, follow the article linked in the description box. So it's all about leaf mold compost. One thing about this is that it can't be used regularly, as plants also requires trace elements and leaf compost is not a good source of trace elements. So for that you should use seaweed fertilizer, which will improve the color and size of flowers, make vibrant colors of foliage plants and grow healthy and big size vegetables on your plants. So here is the video, must check it out and do subscribe to our channel.